Now, you guys know sometimes I see a deck and I just get so excited. It's like I just fall in love, you know? It's like, you know, like you have a crush on someone. I have a crush on the deck, you know, literally as soon as I see it. So, this is one such deck. I think this is so beautiful. I've only seen a few of the cards and I've seen the box, obviously. And the way the artwork looks, I'm just like, I have got to review this deck. This is beautiful. I've got to experience this with you guys. So I'm so glad we're going to experience it together. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. Let's see. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to someone else who may want to see this awesome deck. If you want to get a reading done, please hit me up on social media or hit me up on my email. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And underneath this video will be all of my information. So that's where you can hit me up on social media or in my email. Let's see. Oh, I will also drop the link to where you can purchase a legitimate copy of this deck. Now, this deck was given to me as a gift for the purposes of doing this review, but the content and all of it is going to be my own. This is going to be another honest review, but so far I'm feeling it. Look at this, guys. Look at that. First of all, look at that gold on it. Isn't that the cutest? I'm like, yo. All right, so now I'm gonna show you. The bottom of it tells us the publisher. We're just going to spin it around. Let's take it for a little spin. Sacred Revolution Oracle. Okay. We're going to go this way. Once again, the name. I like the colors. I like the gold. I just think it's awesome so far. Let me show you the back of the box. Anyone who would like to screenshot it to read it, I'm going to show you the top part first. I wonder if this creator is an Aquarius, because they mentioned the age of Aquarius, and this is a very Aquarius looking deck. And y'all know I am Aquarius, so I'm definitely like, So let's find out. Let's find out what we see. Now it opens this way and comes out like that. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. It's colorful. I love the colors. Y'all know pink is my color. So they already had me at hello. This deck had me at hello. Seriously. Alright, so I'm going to show you the inside. Once you take everything out, there is a ribbon so that you're able to pull it, which is awesome. Let's see. The box is one of those toughies, okay? It's not one of those flimsy tuck boxes, which is the industry standard, and they always fall apart. So luckily this one is indestructible. Let's look at the guidebook really quickly. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm hooked. The guidebook is awesome. Let's see if anything is on the back. Here you are. It's awesome. It's not flimsy. It looks to me, just on a, our first glance. Oh, it's got the upright and the reverse too. And it looks to me at first glance, I'm seeing spreads in the beginning, several of them. Yeah, but at first glance, I'm seeing the upright, the reverse, and a lot of information. Wow, man. These are going to be really excellent for daily pulls. Guaranteed. Now check this out. Let's get into it. First of all, look at the edges. Isn't that cute? It's circular. That's the first thing. Love these pink edges. Y'all see I got a pink thing. Y'all see underneath here I have my mat from Ascension Life brand. Same exact color pink. Let's see. I'm going to show you the backs. Oh, the color therapy that I am going through right now and looking at the cosmos. These are beautiful. They're well done. They feel like petals. They feel beautiful. This is a very well done, looks like well loved deck. Like this looks like a labor of love. This is really beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to show you each and every one of these. Now before we get started, people always ask me about card stock. So let's take one card by itself and take a good look. This is the card stock. So as you can see, let me back it up some. It's not thin, and it's not overly thick. It jumps right up on you, see? So, I don't know. My thing about this is shuffling. You're going to have to adjust how you shuffle to use this deck. And that's not a big deal. Whenever you have a circular deck, you have to adjust how you shuffle. So, that's just, whoo, wow. Okay, so I love it. I see right now there's a lot of nudity. So it's artistic nudity. It's not any porn in here. So if you have a problem with nudity, you might want to click off now. Because I see a few more, at least one more right here. That have like, you know, breasts or something like that. Or some portion of the human body. But this is beautiful. Oh my God. I love everything about it. It works immediately. Like the images, these look like rose quartz crystals. Y'all know I got a thing for rose quartz. This is awesome. I'm immediately drawn in. Okay, let's see. Okay, and they are in new. There's a number on each one. It's not easy to see because the card is very busy, but each one, excuse me. Each one has a number right here. It looks like they're always at the bottom so far. So the card is very busy, which I am feeling because it's got my intuition jumping. The colors, the symbols, the poses. I have no idea what any of these mean at all, but like everything is telling me like there's so much purposefulness here, so many beautiful popping colors here. This is amazing. I haven't seen anything like this for a very long time. It kind of, you know what it reminds me of, but is better quality? It reminds me of, what is it called? There is Voyager. That's what it's called. Wait a minute. Two of these I can't get apart. Wait a minute. Okay. Got it. I was hoping they weren't sticking and they're not. So they're good. It's called Voyager. Voyager Tarot. It has a similar energy to this, but this is much higher quality and very modern in comparison to that one. Because that, that one was made quite some time ago. But it reminds me of a similar art look. But like I said, like improved, better. I like this better. This is really awesome. I feel like it has a great deal of divine feminine energy. I probably would love to pair this with like a goddess deck or something like that. Look at those eyes. Those eyes are like really piercing. Amazing. Okay, here we got some divine masculine. I can see some guys up in there. And the flowers, and there's a lot of snakes in here. And to me, flowers are just beautiful. They're my favorite. But the snakes always give me the element of wisdom, magic, you know, things like that. I have a snake tattooed on my left leg, and it represents mastery over magic. I got that as soon as I learned how to cast and do rituals. And as I'm seeing all of these snakes in here, I'm wondering what symbolism they're using. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's fertility. It's a number of different things. And this is, what are the Egyptian? It looked like it could be Sekhmet. We'll have to look it up in the book. But because it looks like Sekhmet, and there's also a big cat down here, and it has like a cat energy, so that's cool. Beautiful. And the colors remind me of Segment too. These are really intense though. Like, if you look at these, they just look like this is a grown-up deck. A friend of mine always calls certain decks grown-up decks. This is a grown-up deck. Seriously, it's like it takes you deeply into it if you just stare at it. I was saying that these would be great for daily pulls, but I'm feeling like these would be great for meditation too. I think it would be cool to put on some music and just stare at whatever image I got and see what it's saying to me. And then we're lucky we also have a guidebook, so we can get a look at, there seems to be a channeled message for each one, and a lot more. So we're going to look at one. When we're finished, we're going to take one and we're going to look at it and experience it, because this is quite the experience. You guys know how I am about colors. So any deck that has a lot of vivid, beautiful colors, even pastels, you know, any deck that has beautiful colors is going to pull me in. But this one has a spirit to it. I feel it. It's like a, well, they talked about the age of Aquarius and some other, it's a cosmic spirit. That's what it is. It's a cosmic spirit. It feels like ascended masters. It feels like angels. It feels like even other beings that from other places. It has that kind of a feel to it to me. And as I look at each card, I'm more and more intrigued and more drawn in as to what they're talking about. Because even without being able to, you know, to know, without reading the book, I mean, you still feel like something is pulling you. And it's mostly symbols. We don't see a lot of actual people. There are people in it. I just showed you one, and there's a few others. But I like the fact that there's mostly symbolism. Symbols really speak to my brain. People do as well, but symbols, I notice, it really just gives me some wordless information, like a download. This is really beautiful. There's so much here. Look at the parrot. Look at the girl's eyes. Look at the eye above her. There's some type of a crystal, it looks like, on her third eye. There is so much to jump off from here. These are amazing. These are awesome for a collector. Any collector would really be, I mean, honored, seriously, to have this in your collection. This is really a nice addition to any collection. And you guys know me, I collect a lot of decks, and this is definitely one that would be worth keeping. That's awesome. Let's see. And you can see the sacred geometry. I've seen some of that in there too. So it's a great deal of symbolism. That triangle, I'm like, is that the Bermuda Triangle, or is that a different kind of triangle? It just gives your brain so much. so much. I could probably stare at these an entire afternoon. I'm trying not to stare at them too long. I'm trying to keep it moving, because I know you guys are like, come on, Queen, let's see the next card. Because I'm just like, whoa, this is beautiful. Reminds me of the Hindu tradition. I don't know if that's what it's representing or not, but that's what those hands remind me of. It reminds me of when women get henna on their hands, I think for marriages. I'm not sure what they're for, but I've seen them do them for marriages, and I guess it would be other ceremonies too. The roses, beautiful. And every once in a while you see a human hidden somewhere. So we have masculine and feminine from what I'm basically seeing. I'm seeing a pretty decent balance of it. But again, not a lot of people. Let's look at this one. Awesome. Wow. This is stunning. This is really stunning work. You know, when I first got started, the reason how come circular decks have always been on my radar is because when I first started doing cards, One of the very first decks I got was the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, and it is circular. And I fell in love with it. It's my soul deck. It's been my soul deck for, I guess, like 20 years. I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the images, and I fell in love with the colors, and it's all women. The whole deck is all women, and I just, as a lesbian, that really spoke to me, that particular vibration, and I just fell in love with that deck. So circle decks for me, remember I told you you have to adjust how you shuffle them. That's how I learned how to adjust, because if they're big enough, you can riffle shuffle, a circle deck. But you also have some other really interesting, one other interesting option that I like to lay them all face down and run my hands on them like you do in a pool of water. That's what I like to do. So like if you have a pool of water, you run your hands in it, and you go like this, and you make circles, and you swish it around. That's what I do with circle decks. And I just leave them, leave them flat like that on their backs, and I just swish them around. And then after a while, when I feel the energy, I pick up, 2, usually 3, and look at what they're talking about. And that's how I usually, shuffle my circle decks. You have to have enough room, of course, to do so, but that's my method. The other thing that I do that's unique, and some people might do this as well, I read it like a clock. So I read reversals every single time. So with a circle deck, I read it like a clock. So let's say, for instance, it's here, like this. This to me is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is basically the upright. 6 o'clock is the reverse. 9 o'clock, you're coming out of the reverse, but you're still in it. And that's how I read them. I read them like a clock. 3, 6, 9. What is it? 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's what I learned, just from playing around with it. From playing around with the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. So if you're somebody who gets this deck, you might want to consider, getting creative with how you shuffle it and how you read it even. Because when you, like I said, when you flip them over, they're not always perfectly circular like this. Sometimes you flip it over and it looks like that. And it's like, okay, what is this? I love this. The unicorn is so cool. So that's how I figured that out. Oh, we have an elder. You guys know I'm always looking for elders. Beautiful crown on her head. I love the color of the cosmos. Man, this is stunning. This is really, really stunning. I would have to say that the year has, I was getting ready to say this is the Oracle deck of the year, but the year just started. So I think it's fair to say, though, out of all the decks that I've seen over the past 2 years, this one really is moving me. It's really giving me so much. I love it so much. And interesting, she said the age of Aquarius on the back of it. And I'm thinking it does have that vibration. It has that cosmic, eccentric, rebellious, energy that you feel with Aquarius. So it's very interesting. Love the red lips. Red lipstick is my favorite. I love all the use of crystals too. As you guys know, looking at my background, how I am about my crystals. I adore them. I love them. I use them for decorations in my decor. I hold them when I meditate and pray. I just love crystals. I put them all around just to have more positive vibrations. Can never have too many positive vibrations. And I see a lot of tigers too. So I wonder if the tiger has some significance to the creator. If it may be, like her spirit animal or something like that. I don't know. But I keep seeing tigers. Awesome. would like to see more diversity in the people, because I do see diversity in the people, but they all seem to be like similar in size. I would have loved to see, you guys always know I'm looking for diversity in body types and ages. I saw one elder, got excited when I saw the chrome. So I would love to see more of that. I want to see more of that in every deck. I'm always looking for that. But that's the only thing in this deck that I would say I would do more of. Because everything else to me is just perfect. You know, I wouldn't change a thing. I love these different colored lips. That green lipstick was, yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I would, like, as I'm looking at it, I'm looking for, like, more of that. But you don't see, you know, so, like, all of these, you don't really see a lot of people. And you only see parts of the person. So you don't really know. You're like, this person, I don't know what this person is. This person could be an alien for all I know. You know, so you don't really know. But I always look for that. But other than that, this is, I'm going to say it's a perfect deck. That's the only thing I'm looking for that I'm not seeing a lot of. But other than that, I mean, like, it's amazing. The landscapes, the sky, the birds, the animals. That one was a leopard. So strong cat energy going on here. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That reminds me of Prince and David Bowie for some reason. Not sure why. That's the vibe that got me. I love this. Oh, that's cool. This is the one that's on the box that I loved initially. Beautiful. So yeah, that's the only thing in here that I would say. The butterflies. Oh, check out the butterflies and the birds too. Look at these butterflies. Ooh, man. Here's a little bit more nudity coming. Love her wings. I love nudity. I love it. And I got another one coming too, guys, in case you want to avert your eyes. The card after this one. But I love it. Because it's like, it's the human body. It's the beauty of it in its raw form. It's art. You know, it is seriously art. And there's more cards in here than I expected. This is the next one with some nudity. Just a bit. Yeah, this is not really what I expected as far as the amount of cards. I'm pleasantly surprised with that. I was not expecting it to be this many. I didn't read that part on the box. It probably was there. I just didn't read it. Or I did read it and just forgot. More snakes. Awesome. So it's 52. Okay, it's 52 cards. Got it. Yeah, guys, come on. You cannot tell me that wasn't quite the experience. Like, wow. Alright, so hold up. We are going to... We're going to find a card that I was very curious about. Just a second. This one. I'm very curious about this card. So we're going to use this one as our sample card. Okay. Let's find it. Let's see how easy it is to find card number 8. Oh, very easy. They're in numeric order. It's very, very easy. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, 8 says, own your sexual power. Hello. Okay. They have some keywords here. I'm just going to do a few of each. Sparkling essence. This is the upright. Primal power and sovereignty. Freedom of sexual expression. Kundalini Shakti serpent fire. Awesome. Carnal aliveness. Sex magic. Blood moon mysteries. Ravishing masculine. Multi-orgasmic prayer. Oh, wow. Sacred trifecta of creativity, sexuality, and spirituality. Healing abuses of power and forbidden feminine and kink. Oh, I'm feeling this. This is the shadow. Fear and repression of power. Rape culture. Slave trade. Okay, so it's the exact opposite of the positive of sexuality. Sexual abuse, incest, exploitative porn, objectification, love and sex addiction, Christianity repressing the Shakti aliveness, rape as a weapon of war, and STIs. So a closed sacral chakra. So yeah, those are all, yeah, those are all of the other aspects of it. And then they give us, let me see. Yeah, they give us the channeled message. I am Sekhem. I am wild, feminine, sexual power. I am Shakti, I am fire. I am the great awakener in my full sexual power, radiance, primal, raw, and wild self. I am fierce feminine alchemy and the flame of transmutation. I am the one who is continuously growing, revolving, and transmuting. I am burning away all that no longer serves until only the pure distilled essence remains. So she goes on to continue the channel message. And then we have the divinationary meaning. It says here, move towards what makes you come wildly and unapologetically alive. Choose where to funnel your vitality and life force energies. Awaken the crown chakra kundalini snake and activate it fully through all the chakras by practicing sacred sexuality. This is amazing. So we going in. I mean, we are going in. We don't have enough time because the camera only only allows me a certain amount of time of recording. But based upon this, segment is here. The medicine helpers that can help you with this energy. One of them is Panther, Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess, Crocite and Carnelian crystal, triple flame, Sagittarius, Metagod, and Death, cinnamon holy oil. Okay, sacral chakra. All right. So the good thing about this is that they give you the meaning of the card, the channel message, all the keywords, which spiritual beings and crystals and things can help you, and wow. This is quite a lot. So like I said before, it's awesome for a daily pull. This would be so great for that. There's so much information in here too. They give you meanings of all the cards. And in the very back, there's some more writings in here. It's just a lot in here. This is beautiful. This is awesome. It's really staggering because as I'm looking at it, my mind seriously is blown. I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, check out this, for example. Let me show you this. This is a spread, okay? So you would lay the cards out like that and answer each of the one. There's 7 different things that goes along with it. And it says it takes about 20 minutes or more. So how long each one of them would take comes up in some of these too. And I'm just like, I'm really blown away. I'm blown away by all of the knowledge that you will get with this deck. Because this is like, this is a real grown folks deck, like I said before. Because it's giving you a lot of esoteric knowledge. It's giving you a lot of knowledge from different cultures. It's taking you in a deep dive in spirituality. This is amazing. So if you're somebody who really wants to dig into your spirituality further, or if you're somebody who's already into that, like a priestess or a witch or a shaman, this would definitely be an amazing deck for that. I think it's just beautiful, and it will pair well, like I said earlier, with a lot of tarot decks, especially divine feminine, but probably not just that, because remember I said I saw a lot of masculine energy here too. So there's a lot of different, plethora of decks that you could pair with this. So guys, thank you so much for watching this review, and please come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.